This is the battlefield for our game of speed and strategy. These are the letters that lead to victory on Blockbusters. And here's the star of our show, Bill Collins.
Hi there. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. Oh, man. Get up and fly. That's right. Take it, fly. Good. Don't do it. Look back for you. Thank you all very much. We got a little bit of premature applause there. That was nice. Thank you, Bob. Welcome to Blockbusters. Ed Dennis, our current champion, has been running into very good family pairs of late, and he's run into another one because we have a tie match, one game apiece. Speaking of Ed Dennis, let me introduce him. He's a wheat farmer from a little north of here, Central California, I guess safe to say, and so far, $7,800 he counts as winning. Welcome back, Ed. As mentioned before, I think of California agriculturally. I think of lettuce and asparagus and citrus, of course, but not all that much wheat as far as the nation is concerned grown in California.
No, not compared to what they grow in Nebraska and Iowa and through the wheat belt.
May I ask, and this is a dumb question from a city guy, may I ask why you chose to grow wheat instead of perhaps those other, are they more profitable, crops like lettuce and things like that?
Not really, but I can double crop in. I come back with corn and or milo behind my wheat, and I can double crop. It's not like in most states you grow one and quit. In California, you grow year-round.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you have to rotate the crops?
Oh, yeah. Every once in a while, I get brave and go cotton.
You go what?
Cotton.
You grow cotton?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Sometimes.
I've learned more about agriculture than I ever knew in my life. And what do you call double cropping?
Yeah, double crop.
You pick the wheat, I mean, you cut the wheat.
I cut the wheat, plow it under, and then come right back in and plant milo or corn seed, and
sensational.
And you get a new crop in before the winter hits.
Now, right next door to you sits a young man by the name of Michael Creighton. He's a maitre d' at a restaurant. Did you know that about wheat and corn and milo and all that?
I did not. I knew about alfalfa and alta-fescue because Robin and I were raised on a ranch in Arizona, and we also had about 200 acres of farmland. But we basically raised...
Oh, my God. No! Everyone knows but me.
I didn't know about rice, but we basically raised alfalfa and a few other crops for our cattle, mainly during the winter.
Is that right, Robin?
Oh, I was but a wee little girl at the time.
Well, I have some agricultural background. We have Icelandic poppies in our backyard. And we cut them down, and the squirrels come out.
Yes.
That's a California joke. And you cut the squirrels down, and the snails come up. Anyway, now, where we, you know a little bit about Michael and Robin. They're brother and sister. They've done a good job. And are you two all ready to go?
Yes.
You know the idea about quick on the button, and Ed, I know, knows about that. So we're going to begin this, which is our deciding game of this match. Each team has a game and $500, so good luck to all. Going to start this with a letter Y. A rather definite letter with which to start a word. There aren't how many are there beginning with Y? I can think of 2. Okay, answer begins with Y. The moment you know, hit the button. Question coming. What Y is created by alternating a normal singing tone and a false... Yes, Ed.
Yodel?
Seto. Yodel is the right answer, Ed. You got the first one. All right, Ed, take a look at the board.
H, Bill.
Ed will try to make a top-to-bottom connection. The family pair will try to pick it up, interrupt him, and get it going side to side. Answer H. What H is about the same size as your fist? And it... Yes, Robin.
Heart.
Heart is the right answer, Robin. You got it.
That's anticipation.
What H is about the same size as your fist, and it grows at about the same rate? It's interesting. I didn't know that either. So that's alfalfa, milo, alta-fescue. Where are you going, Robin?
Letter M, please.
Okay, family pair chooses M. Answer starts with an M. What M comes from the Latin meaning 1,000 paces? Because it originally... Yes, Ed.
Mile.
Mile is good reasoning and a right answer, Ed. Originally, a mile contained 1,000 paces, 5 feet long. So that's how we got that word. Where are you going, Ed?
T, please.
Letter T. Family pair had it taken away from him, and Ed's now trying to get up to the top. You can take it back, family pair, with this answer. T. What T comes from the Choctaw Indian word meaning leaping water and was the gravel-voiced actress Miss Michael.
Tallulah.
Bankhead. Tallulah is the right answer, Michael. You got it back. What T comes from the Choctaw Indian word meaning leaping water and was the gravel-voiced actress Miss Michael. Bankhead. Tallulah is the right answer, Michael. You got it back. Tallulah is the right answer, Michael. You got it back. We're getting an
know she was
interesting little
Indian.
design on that board there. Where to, Michael?
I'll take the J, please.
All right, letter J. Question? What J is where they use solar-powered emergency telephones on the King? Yes, Michael.
Juno.
No, repeat it for you, Ed. What J is where they use solar-powered emergency telephones on the King's Highway because the sun is always bright in this Mideast country?
Jordan?
Jordan is the right answer. And Mideast, of course, was a big giveaway there. Okay, Michael, you took the chance. It didn't work out, but I can't say it is not always a good idea. Where to, Ed?
W, please.
All right, here we start starting another line. Let's see what happens here. W, everybody ready? What W was one of the let me reread. What W was one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence from New Hampshire? Or is the Mr. who squeezes Charmin? Michael.
Whipple.
Whipple's the right answer. You got it back.
I think
Look
we
at
better
that.
connect some of this. I'll take a C, please.
Okay. It's an interesting board. You can see what happens by those little patterns there. Answer begins with a C. Big important question, big important game. What C symbolizes the beast which thrives in man and is the creature that is half man? Ed.
Centaur.
Okay, that's close enough. We'll take it. Centaur. We'll take it. The extra syllable will not. Half man and half horse. Ed, where to?
G, please.
Letter G. In family pair, you want to get this back again. You've been doing it successfully. G. What G do the Japanese massage their best cattle with to spread the fat throughout the meat, and is what you might use to make a martini? Ed again.
Gin.
Gin is right. You said it. You beat the buzzer. You didn't believe yourself, but you said it.
I like the look on your face.
Don't drink.
Well, look where you are. Ed, what are you going to do?
F, please.
As if I didn't know. And family pair, this is your shot at it. Last chance, so if you can, come up with this one. F. What F is a kind of unstructured musical composition that Bach wrote many of? Robin.
Fugue?
Nope. I repeated for Ed and its game and match possibility. What F is a kind of unstructured musical composition that Bach wrote many of for the organ, or was the name of a 1940 Walt Disney film?
Fantasia?
That's game and match. Congratulations, Ed. Congratulations, Ed. That's what, about 7 in a row for you, or something like that. 8 maybe. I'm on the 7, I think, in a row. Robin, let me tell you something. That was a good interruption and not a bad answer at all, because up to the point where you interrupted, you were absolutely right. Bach, we all know, wrote many, many fugues. But this, of course, was something else, Fantasia, and the actual answer was not tipped until the very end of the question. So nothing to be ashamed of. Tell you what, you have $500, you two, to split. And, I mean, you know, into every cloud must have a silver lining.
Oh, I want that silver lining so badly.
You folks are so nice. Here is our silver lining for each of you, a blockbuster game. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sit there and be comfortable. Into the breach is where you're going next. Now, we're going to figure this out. You've been up here like 7 times, and it's not worked out well for you. Give me about a minute to think, Ed. I'm going to figure out a way that between us we can get you through this board. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
We'll be back to give Ed his shot right after this. Well, Ed, I don't know what to say except...
I don't either.
I know you're a whiz of a game player. I've seen you play the game. I know you were a man with much general and even specific information. So I know that you know the answers that lurk up there. Maybe I always shake hands with every player as they come over here to figure out, wish him good luck. Now, I've been doing it, has been working. Now, would you like me to dispense with a handshake here?
No, I'd rather have the handshake.
Huh? You rather have the handshake?
I'd rather have the handshake.
All right. Okay, what else can I tell you? Think good thoughts and try to husband your time wisely. That's it. Let me press the button. Maybe it's the way I press the button. I'll do it with my nose. Boy, that hurts. That is. Check my nose, Ed. Oh, that's the last time I ever pressed anything with my nose. You know how it works, do you not, Ed? You start at the left there, work your way over to the right. The moment you connect the goal to the goal, you pick up $5,000. Have 60 seconds. If you miss or pass, we throw a block up. And I know you've had these answers. Sometimes I think maybe you say them too soon before you got them right in your mind. So that's my advice to you. Give them 60 seconds. Ed, good luck. Let's see if we can do it.
SF, Bill.
Founder of psychoanalysis.
Sigmund Freud.
That's it.
UTC.
It was subtitled Life Among the Lowly.
Pass. M.
Its capital is Santa Fe.
New Mexico.
Right.
JB.
Star of 1941.
John Belushi.
Right.
DD.
Starred in Please Don't Eat the Daisies.
Doris Day.
Right.
M.
Philippine city called the Pearl of the Orient.
Manila.
You did it! Congratulations, man. Okay. Good for you. Didn't I tell you you could do it? Yeah. Oh, I'm happy for you. Oh, good. Oh, good. You know, Ed's been up here like, I don't know, 6 or 7 times, and I know he is capable of going through those and making the connection. He just had all sorts of bad luck and whatever psychological problems or what, not problems, but disadvantages. The only one you missed was old UTC. Very well-known book, but I don't blame you because I didn't know it either. UTC, it was subtitled Life Among the Lowly. Uncle Tom's Cabin. I did not know that.
I didn't either.
But look what you did. You went right whipping through there, and hey, you're up now into the 5 figures, $13,300. Congratulations, Ed.
That buys a lot of fertilizer.
Ed said that buys a lot of fertilizer. I'm not going to comment on that. So does this. You did it.
I did it.
Thank you. Now, we got a deal. In order to change your luck, I pushed my magic button with my nose. I am not going to do that all the time, Ed. You're not going to ask me that, are you?
Oh, sure. I mean, luck's luck.
You're a sweetheart.
You'll change your winner.
I would like you to meet a brother and sister team here. We have the sister, Margie Crozier, and the brother, Paul Crozier. Welcome. Happy to have you here. Hi, Margie.
Hi, Bill.
We were happy to have you. As I said, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a student at Cal State Northridge, and right now I'm learning how to become a sailor.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Well, how so?
Oh, well, my boyfriend has a sailboat, and I have to kind of know how to steer the boat in case there's a man overboard
Oh, yeah.
procedure, yeah.
If he goes overboard, it's up to you. If there are only 2 of you to get that boat around
That's
and pick
right.
him up. He
That's
better be
right.
darn nice to you in addition to teaching
If
you
we
how
ever
to...
get in a fight, he's in a little
How big a
trouble.
boat is it?
It's a 30-foot Catalina.
Uh-huh. So, do you have an engine on it?
Yeah.
That'll help in case anyone goes over. If anyone
yeah.
goes over, I recommend you get that engine going if anyone goes. This is Paul here.
Yes, Bill?
I know what you do, I can tell that.
Yes, I work for a major international concern.
You certainly the Marine Corps, if I see correctly.
Thank goodness it wasn't, you didn't say Army. That
No,
would upset me
no.
greatly.
I-
No, but I'm a sergeant, and I work in supply and accounting in Tustin, California.
Happy to have you with us. Are you a career, are you going to be a career...
I'm pointed in that direction, Bill. But I know better than to say what I'm going to be doing in 10 years, much less next week.
Exactly right. You play it as it comes, as it were, huh? Wish you well. You met Ed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's a very attractive-looking brother and sister team, are they not?
Half of it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ed.
Oh, now that he has all this money, there's no living with this guy, I'll tell you. $13,300. Okay, now they're going to see if they can make you a poor man again, or at least enrich their own reserves. Y'all ready to go?
Ready.
Okay, I'm going to start this one with the letter Z. Z. Here comes question. What Z produced his first spectacular musical follies in, yes?
Ziegfeld?
Ziegfeld is the right idea. You got it, Margie. Now you have the idea. See how quickly you did that? You scored first, and we're going to give you a
Amazing.
chance to sort of bask in your glory because we have to pause and take care of commerce. Back in a minute. Margie, I know you know how the game works. You score right off there and you picked up the number 1, so you get a chance to do your picking now. Where to?
I'd like the A.
Okay, letter A, family pair, side to side, solo player up and down. Question A. What A is supposed to be ruled by the planet Mars and is the... Yes, Paul.
Aries.
Aries is the right answer, the first sign of the zodiac. Paul and Margie.
Grab the S, Bill.
You sure can. Letter S. Family pair picked it, and Ed's going to try to get the pick back. Question. What S are the kind of shoes that ancient Hebrew couples exchange at their wedding as a symbol that they would not... Yes, Paul.
Sandals?
Sandals is the right answer. As a symbol that they would not stray from the marital path, because it is a verified scientific path that sandals are not easy to stray in. Paul, where to?
The C, Bill.
Letter C. Okay, picked by the family pair. Hey, Ed, they're on the move. Question, answer starts with C. What C is sometimes called giggle juice? And, yes, Paul.
Champagne.
Paul, you're right again. All right. And is usually served at special occasions. Where to, Paul?
J.
Answer starts with a J. Question. What J are Mr. Owens and Mr. Ed?
Jesse.
James. Jesse's the right answer. Ed, you got it. I haven't had to finish a question yet. Where are you going, Ed?
L, please.
Letter L. Ed picked that one. Family pair wants it back. What L is the city in Ontario that lies near the Canadian... Yes, Paul?
London.
London is the right answer. You did it, Paul. Wow. Let me finish the question. City in Ontario, a province of Canada, that lies near the Canadian River Thames. I think it's pronounced Thames in Canada as opposed to Thames. Yeah, I'm sure of that. And was named after England's principal city. London's the answer. Boy. Okay, where to, Paul?
The M.
Well, you see what happens if the family pair gets it. That's game 1 and $500. M. What M was the last name of a Texas rancher who refused to brand his... Ed.
The Maverick.
Maverick is right. You got it back, Ed. Who refused to brand his cattle, and today that name means someone who goes his own way and thereby cannot be branded. Maverick was the answer. Ed.
G, please.
Look at that. Ed's going for the G. Family pair is going to try to get the pick back. Answer starts with G. What G began a 15-year civil war in 1197 and is where Helmut Schmidt is? Ed.
Germany.
Now Chancellor. Germany's the right answer. Ed, you got another one. Oh. Yes, sir.
D for Dennis.
So look at the D. Whoever gets this one wins the game and $500. Margie, Paul, Ed, everybody ready. Answer begins with D. What D is the sport that drew more television viewers in England than even the football matches? Ed, game. Repeat it for either the family pair. Raise your hand, please. What D is the sport that drew more television viewers in England than even the football matches and is often played in that nation's pubs? Both hands. Margie.
Darts?
Darts is the right answer. You did it. Good going. Very, very good going. That was a good game. We haven't had any mistakes, practically no mistakes until Ed made his little one there. Margie, I should have called on Paul. He is the captain, but I thought I saw your hand. That was my fault, not yours. I thought I saw your hand go. Anyway, you're prettier. And what care anybody, because you got the game and $500, okay?
Okay.
Do it again, you get a shot at $5,000, and we'll be back here in just a minute. But right now, I have a word for you. See you next time. Bye.